You ever notice how every time Jiri Prochazka fights, no matter how bad it looks, you just can't count him out? I mean, like, it doesn't matter if he's either bleeding, either tired, or getting completely pieced up on the feet. Jiri Prochazka's that clutch man. He's the guy who can be down 2 rounds and on the verge of getting finished and still find a way to flip the whole script upon itself in mere seconds. That's just who he is, because Jiri lives for those chaos moments, the kind of fights where everything's slipping away and somehow, some way, he digs deep, locks in, and turns it all around. That's what makes him one of the most dangerous and unpredictable fighters in the game right now. And honestly, when I look at the current state of the light heavyweight division right now, I just can't help but think that once Alex Poatan Paredes' reign eventually comes to an end, it's gonna be Jiri Prochazka sitting upon the throne once again. And I mean, the man is just built for those moments. He's quite literally chaos turned into clutch. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share so you can help me reach 3,000 subscribers by May. I'll deeply appreciate you. And make sure you join the official UFC Discord, link in the description. Alright, so look, every time we see Jiri Prochazka fight, it sort of feels like we're about to watch the same wild movie all over again. Unpredictable, chaotic, and somehow poetic in its madness. It's like deja vu, but every sequel gets even crazier. I mean, Jiri Prochazka comes in there with, that super unorthodox fighting style that, kind of makes you go, yo gang, what's he doing? 1 second he's throwing spinning elbows from across the cage, and the next he's standing perfectly still just waiting for you to take the bait. It's not the kind of style that makes sense on paper, but it's like watching art be painted with pure instinct and chaos. Now, I've joked about it before, calling it tism in motion, because it's so unpredictable, so random that, you just can't prepare for it. But here's the thing, because Jiri fight, when Jiri's ed meter reaches its max capacity, its highest level, when it's overflowing and damn near leaking out, that's when he's officially entered the flow state. And some people will call it the zone, but for my anime heads out there, think of Drunken Fist Rock Lee versus Kimimaro from Naruto. It's the same kind of raw, chaotic energy, while, funny to look at, but terrifying if you're the one standing across from it. And when Jiri hits that point, he's damn near unstoppable. And in that state, everything he throws has a purpose. Every movement gets his opponent reacting, and every reaction opens up another window for him to punish. It's like he's dancing, but it's more so a war dance. That's what makes him such a nightmare matchup for almost anyone or everyone at 205. Because you can't game plan for Jiri Prochazka, because how do you prepare for someone who doesn't even follow his own script? He fights off of pure instinct as well as energy, and that's something that only a few fighters in history have been able to pull off at this elite level. The only true kryptonite to Jiri Prochazka's style has been, you guessed it, Alex Poatan Paredes, the one man in the UFC who's been able to crack the code of that unpredictability. And so you see, I believe that it's Paredes' composure, someone who doesn't flinch or who doesn't rush and doesn't draw into the chaos. It kills his momentum entirely. And that is why Alex Poatan is one of those rare fighters who can thrive in the stillness, and that's what makes him Jiri Prochazka's worst stylistic matchup. But besides Alex, man, Jiri Prochazka has shown time and time again that he's capable of turning complete disaster into triumph. He banks those first couple rounds, collects data, starts to take damage, and then, right when everyone starts to doubt him, he hits that flow state. I mean, look at his fights against guys like Glover Teixeira, Jamal Hill, Alexander Rakic, and now Khalil Roundtree Jr. Every single one of those fights basically tell the same story. Jiri gets beat up early, finds his rhythm, and then goes full Marauder mode once his ed bar starts to overflow. I mean, take the Khalil fight for an example. And man, I cannot lie, that last round rally into the final knockout sequence was something special. I swear. I mean, watch the fight. Khalil was dominating rounds 1 and 2 and absolutely piecing Jiri Prochazka up with those brutal low kicks, nasty body kicks, and lethal boxing combinations. Khalil Roundtree was in full control. He was sharp, calm, and surgical. But the thing about Khalil Roundtree is that once he starts slowing down and once he isn't able to dictate the pace anymore, he kind of becomes a completely different fighter entirely. And, when his opponents put that heavy pressure on him and forces him to, fight off the back foot, his entire style starts to unravel. And that's exactly what Jiri Prochazka did to him in round 3. He just walked Khalil down, no fear, no hesitation, and no overthinking. Just pure instinct. He pressured with those weird looping combos that don't look like they should land whatsoever, but somehow always do. And then it happened. That big, beautiful lead hook. The kind of shot that, doesn't just land clean, but changes the entire rhythm of the fight completely. And when Jiri smelled that blood and started to pour it on, the damage he inflicted in round 3 was insane. I mean, you can literally see Khalil Roundtree breaking under the pressure, mentally, physically, and emotionally. And then, boom, Jiri Prochazka scores another last minute against all odds comeback finish. Now, when you look at the 205 division right now, it's sort of in this weird transitional period, to be honest. I mean, you've got Poatan at the top once again, reigning like the calmest storm you've ever seen. But once his reign is done, I honestly believe that Jiri Prochazka's time is coming back sooner rather than later. I mean, the guy's kind of like a force of nature. You can delay it, you can contain it, but you cannot stop it forever. Matchup-wise, though, I do think that a fight between Jiri Prochazka and Magomed Ankalaev could be an incredibly intriguing matchup. I mean, Magomed Ankalaev's got that patient, technical and almost emotionless approach. A, kind of less deadly version of Pareda. But, after seeing his most recent loss to Alex, I do think that Jiri Prochazka could capitalize on those same holes. I mean, Magomed Ankalaev doesn't really respond well to pressure fighters who are able to disrupt his rhythm. And Jiri Prochazka's entire existence is built around chaos as well as unpredictability. That fight can easily swing in Jiri's favor if he manages to force Magomed Ankalaev into those uncomfortable exchanges, honestly. And as for Carlos Ulberg, man, I'm just not on that hype train yet. And I kind of fuck with his style, but like I've said before, he's still green. He hasn't fought any true elite 205ers yet, and until he does, I just can't call him that guy. And while he does have the skills, sure, that experience is something that you just can't fast track, and I honestly think that Jiri Prochazka would give him that harsh reality check. That welcome to the deep end type of fight. And guys like Jan Blachowicz, Dominic Reyes, respect to the legend and the one that got away, but they were past their primes, and their timing wasn't what it used to be, and the gas tank and the chin fade way faster now. And Khalil, well, I mean, he's still fast asleep after the Jiri fight, so that kind of says it all. Jiri Prochazka, though, might just be the truth that the universe just keeps trying to deny. But you can't deny destiny forever. The dude's just built differently, man. And I mean, his chaos, his energy, and the way he fights, it's just made for big comeback moments like this. And again, Jiri Prochazka has never been about, being perfect or being flawless. He's about surviving the storm and finding ways to flip the script upon itself. And you can drop him, you can hurt him, you can gas him out, but what you cannot do is count him out. That's just who he is, and honestly, it's only a matter of time before he's right back in that title picture. So when that moment comes, don't act surprised, because this is Jiri Prochazka we're talking about. He's going to do what he does best and pull off something wild, something that no one's seen before, and remind everyone why he's one of the most unpredictable fighters this sport has ever seen. But that about wraps up the video. Let me know in the comment section below, what are your guys' thoughts on Jiri Prochazka moving forward, and who do you think his next opponent is? Maybe an Alex Pareda trilogy? Maybe a Magomed Ankalaev? Or maybe even a Carlos Ulberg? let me know in the comment section below. But that about wraps up the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.